Kate Wilhelm. In a world now ravaged by drought and famine, Jean Brighton and Arthur Clooney grew up in the limelight, children of space pioneers who built the orbiting space laboratory. Now Arthur carried on his father's work at the lab, but Jean fled into isolation, harboring a hatred for the space station and the intrigue that surrounded it. How could she know that in her desert solitude she would hold the key to the future of the space station she so desperately wanted to forget? That for a moment international peace would rest in her hands, or that Arthur would come to wrest from her a secret she would rather not face, a secret that could return the world to Juniper Time. Complex, thought-provoking, filled with credible characters making decisions no one should ever have to make, according to the Pittsburgh Press. So there's an area in the woods on Blackwood Hill that is called the Stone Ledges. It's an area where there's caves hollowed out of the limestone. A long time ago, a recluse lived up there, or a hermit as he styled himself. More lately, the ledges were a popular place for teenagers to party. Nowadays, I don't think the caves are used by anybody, but local kids still occasionally explore them. Just a few days ago, following up on a wild story, one of my colleagues at Greenwood College decided to check if there was writing inside one of the caves, and what he found has astounded him. He found a kind of script that he at first took to be nonsensical or even juvenile, a poor attempt at trickery either by the kids who reported the writing or by kids from a previous generation playing at being hippies by camping in the caves. However, after feeding images of the script into one of his programs, he found that it is linguistically sound. There is just enough repetition and difference in the script so that it could be, very likely is, a real language. In addition, the script isn't simply an encoding of a common language. The program my colleague runs detects encodings for dozens of languages, and it came up blank. Whatever it is, it appears to be a real language, but not a known language, or at least not a major language, and it's definitely not a script of any known indigenous language either. It's just, well, not readily explainable. So what is it? And why was it found now, after so many years, in a well-used, well-known cave? Is it new? My colleague won't speculate. He contacted an old friend in Virginia, though, which itself is code for a government agency with a 3-letter initialism. You know what I mean. He won't say anything more, except he did mention that this same script, it's been found elsewhere. In a bathroom stall in Croatia, on a wall in Iraq, and tattooed on a homeless man in Thailand. And his friends, that is my colleague's friends, know about these instances because each has been associated with an event. I don't know what my colleague meant by that word. I'm a little bit scared, but that's all I know. Stay safe.